говорим, что мы все сделали, и получаем добро на столик. Я это
I did
сделал.
it. The menu at Chez Schlumpy is platypus free.
Took you long enough. Had to go looking for platypus eggs first, did you?
Ha 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 ha. Yeah, the very thought is absolutely hilarious. So will you let me reserve a table now?
No.
No.
No! There's more to a date than fine food and a grand view.
Ну, конечно, еще и секас в конце должен
as
быть,
in
да.
no?
Yes. You also need to impress the lady with your manners. This is an Elysian we're talking about, right?
I've got burns and blisters, 2 chilblains, and several platypus bites, and you say no?
What about a poem?
Got burns and blisters, that's no lie. You still want more, don't make me cry.
Not for me. For the lady.
Nah, somehow I can't imagine that poem would please
А мы
her.
стихи уже получили от
The sunset
утконосоведа.
is magically reflected in the champagne, making the sparkles light up her tresses of
Не, ну
gold.
мы не
It's
такие
more like
стихи имеем.
orangey?
Schlumpy is serving dessert, and then I recite the poem.
You mean I recite the poem?
Yes, of course, you. Well, are you well versed in the lyrical arts?
Sure, well enough to tootle my own horn.
No reason to worry. I happen to be a master poet. I just have to read through a few more volumes of poetry until I find the right verses.
No, Dad, that'll take forever.
Patience is the most prominent feature of a romantic, Rufus. No poem, no table. Got it?
He'd better think again. I've been listening to that doddering old fool long enough. I'm going to solve this problem my own way, a la Rufus, with another truly brilliant move.
Так, я знаю, какими словами
I
впечатлить
know
голову.
which words I'll use to impress Goal.
Don't make a fool of yourself.
Too late.
Вот, помните, душа моя, ты выглядишь сносно, прям как
Here
самка
am
утконоса.
I, there are you, platypoo.
You'd better let Daddy do this.
Ну, мы это слышали. Наглоснежка,
Bad
наглоснежка.
punzel, bad punzel. Ringle, wrangle,
Мешка,
runzel.
мешка, вешка, вешка. Отлично.
You'd better let Daddy do this.
Твои волосы как
Your
цветы
hair
без
is like flowers
ножки.
without the stalks. Fallen angel, let's...
Ангел, пойдем гулять
Go
по
for
дорожке. Делец хлама из Порто-Фиско встретит девушку на вечере диска.
A
Йоу!
junk dealer from Porto Fisco once met a nice girl in a disco. He said, "You have class." But she said, "I'll pass." She thought it too much of a risco.
You'd better let Daddy do this.
I bet
Да
I can do
я
this without
исправлюсь
your
без тебя,
help.
цепись.
That's what you said back then when you were playing blind man's bluff. It took you 3 days to find your way home. And 2 years
Ну а ведь
until
и
you
ты
had
меня
paid
не
off what you
нашел
owed
в
me
течение
from the
3
bet.
дней.
Don't go.
Forget that line. Not even...
Так, хорошо. Если утконосовед нам не помог, у нас есть мастер лирики. У нас есть мастер лирики, он живет здесь. У поэта. Я помню, что он хвастался. Нам надо было знать, что взять листик. Нам нужны красивые слова. Точнее, нет. Сигалу нужны красивые слова для девушки. И поэт бы поделился, потому что ему не нужны красивые слова. Он обойдется без них. Он бы написал бы нам и отдал листик. Ну, может, так
Knock-knock.
договоримся.
You again?
Ты ведь хорошо разбираешься в поэзии?
You know quite a bit about poetry, don't you?
I'd be a lousy poet if I didn't.
Was that a yes or a no?
Please don't tell me you need my help with a poem.
I need your help with the poem.
Да, нам нужны
No,
стихи
but
про
it's for a
красивых
lady.
утконосиков.
And,
Most importantly, it has to come from within you.
isn't it also important that it rhymes? You know, towards the end.
Not necessarily.
And the meter. What about that?
No matter, as long as it comes from the heart. Just give it a try.
Так, ну что, опять же, душа моя, ты выглядишь сносно, прям как самка
Here am
утконоса.
I, there are you, platypoo.
Say that again.
Here am I. There are you. Platypoo?
You can't be serious. That is truly atrocious.
Я
The very worst
старался.
I've ever heard. I wasn't going to admit it, but you really need my help.
Will you give me lessons or something like that?
Heavens, no! I know a lost cause when I see one. There is only one thing that can possibly aid you. It's the oldest trick in the poet's book.
Drugs?
Ghost writing.
That's what I meant.
Here, take this bug.
What on earth for?
Stick it in your ear.
А, вот и
But
передатчик
it's still
будет. У нас
wiggling.
стоит
Don't be
передатчик.
such a sissy. Stick it in your ear. Then I can whisper the right words to you during your date.
Cool. Like a secret agent.
Я уже засунул своего жучка, да? Ну ладно. Тогда... К папке.
Hey, Dad.
What is it now? Can't you see?
Да я уже
I know which
знаю.
words I'll use to impress Goal.
Don't make a fool of yourself.
Too late.
Может, мне не хватает красноречия, но зато у меня есть
I
вот
may not be
это.
good at waxing eloquent, but I've got this.
What? Earwax?
Да не бойся тыкать на все
A
варианты, я не
prompter,
боюсь.
The poet will whisper the right words to me.
That poor wretch who lives below me? What could he possibly whisper to you? Must you really play the piano after midnight? Doesn't sound so romantic to me. But it doesn't matter. I found just the right poem.
I'll do it my way.
Oh, the kid wants to stand on his own 2 feet. Almost. As you like it. Why not? I am going to reserve that table. And you take this.
What is it?
It's the invitation for Goal. According to all the rules of etiquette, when she reads this, she will most certainly show up for our date.
My date, you mean?
Exactly. But first, let me give you a few more
Еще
hints
пару
from
советов.
father to son.
Wow, that was pretty moving. He even let me borrow a suit. Maybe he's not such a bad guy after all.
Смотрите, мы почти все сделали. Да, осталось получить официальное приглашение Сигала. Ей. И решили проблему со стихом. Ну, вроде решили проблему со стихом, да? Я думаю, что она снова в баре сидит. Давайте встретим. Да, там все еще в баре. Леди. У меня приглашение для леди Гол. На свиданку.
Well, what do you think? This is an official invitation to a romantic dinner.
Oh, really? This invitation actually meets all the rules of etiquette. Bravo, Rufus. Apparently, I was completely wrong about you. Wait for me later in the old town, all right? I'm looking forward to being able to lay aside a few more prejudices against you and Deponia.
Lay aside certainly sounds great.
Oh, Rufus.
Он облажался. Не сильно,
Why didn't
похоже.
she show up?
Слушайте, это не
I might have guessed that Dad doesn't know
тот
a
же
first thing
костюм,
about women.
которым
With his terrific tips,
босса
it's a
ходил.
miracle that I exist at all.
Он точно
Romance
такой
and
же,
flowers,
побольше
my
размером.
ass. I'm gonna let him have it. Dad? What's been going on here? Flowers? Champagne? That louse! If this is what it looks like, the old philanderer
Он,
might as
похоже,
well
решил совратить
start
девицу-то,
digging the grave for his
обезьянку.
burial at sea. Right.
Наверно. Найти Сигала. Мне не нравится картинка, чат. Очень нравится картинка. Там кинжал в спине. И глаза-крестики. Ой, не то свернул. Все время путаю.
If that doesn't beat all. Stealing my date from right under my nose! Your own son!
Excuse me? You're Rufus's father.
He seems to think that, but I'm not.
That is totally... Oh,
I took him in when I was still mayor of Kuvak. We found him in the garbage, kicking and screaming. He's a trash baby.
that isn't true!
Вот почему он похож на
Now in your
Клитуса,
feelings,
потому что
Rufus,
они
I am
родственники
not your
все же.
father.
Now you tell me? Have you no decency?
Oh, look who's talking.
Oh, you don't understand. This guy has...
Has what? Standing? Style. A clean suit. You see, unlike you, the captain knows how to treat a lady.
But...
You heard the lady. Do I really need to call an attendant and have you removed by force, kicking and screaming? Just like the trash baby that you are?
Really? I'll get you for this.
Ugh, has the wind changed? Something smells a bit off.
Just an insignificant little breeze, dear, that's all.
All right, so I farted. But that doesn't make him better than me. I am so gonna rain on his parade. I will teach him a lesson so tough that it was dropped from the
А
curriculum of the
разгоняем
School of Hard
утконосов,
Knocks.
и снова будет утконосие мясо. Странно, здесь написано, что здесь показан меч в папку, но и галочка уже стоит, но мы же его не рубанули. Минус тянка, минус Депония, минус место на Элизиуме. Да уж. Слушайте, может нам нужно вернуться в его дом и все подпортить? Так, смотрим. Записка про
What's
радио.
this? I need a radio. Why would the old fart need a radio? Unless... Oh, I don't believe it. First he steals my date, and then my brilliant idea with the prompter. That miserable old dirtbag.
Вот оно чё. Так, пыль, не знаю, кидаем куда можем. В аквариум с рыбками, например, а?
God, I've rarely seen such ugly fish. Good thing they're so rare.
Не хочешь. Может, сюда?
Unfortunately, I can't ruin his champagne reception, but I can ruin the romantic dinner.
Ну вот я про это и хочу. Рыба-бритва. А закинем рыбу-бритву?
Too late. It's already dead.
Ну пусть плавает дохлой.
Unfortunately, I can't ruin his champagne, but I can... God, I've rarely
Да
seen
я
such
перехвачу
ugly
управление, но
fish.
нужно
Good
что-то еще здесь сделать. Что-то точно нужно сделать. Что-то нужно. А вот что? А если сахар на цветы?
Weeds. You can't even make a salad out of them. Not even if you... That louse!
Зазиды посадить на них деда? Где кнопка покакать на стол? Нет такой кнопки. То есть нам нужно как-то все-таки испортить. Как мы хотим это испортить, а? У нас не так много вещей осталось. Сахарница. Ну, мы сахарницу пытались. Пыль не захотел. Ну, радио-то понятно. Наверное, потом что-то можно будет придумать. Давайте тогда отправимся к радио.
Knock-knock.
You again?
I really need
Нужно
to
взять
borrow
на
your
прокат это
radio.
радио.
Never.
Oh, come on. From one bard to another.
I am a bard. You, however, ought to be barred.
Нет,
But
это
no.
Барт и Ретард. Неплохо перевели.
See you later.
Right. Leave me.
А у меня есть листик, мужик. У меня есть листик, который говорит, что тебе не нужно радио.
Crane.
Это же
What
остатки.
is it?
I found
Остатки,
something.
оказывается.
One last
No,
little
don't say it.
memo.
I need a radio. Are you dictating these memos to him?
Don't change the subject. Just give me the radio.
Хорош.
Why do you have to do this anyway?
I won't say.
Do I have to get a memo that says I need secrets?
Oh, stock market news.
Oh, come on, Crane.
Такс. Хорошо.
Hello? Dad?
Rufus, is that you? Get off the line now. I'm waiting for a radio message from my bro. Just get off the line, okay? You're bothering me, just like you always did.
Так, кто там классные стихи про утконосов говорил? А ну-ка, а ну-ка.
Hey, you know about poetry, right?
Sure thing. One of my platypus poems even made it to page 3 of the Platypus Daily.
I see I've come to the right place. Here.
What's this? Radio?
Oh yeah, you'll need it. It's a romantic matter.
Platypus romance or human romance?
Shh, it's starting.
I have prepared something very special for you. The icing on the cake. A poem in your honor. Okay, here we go. The poem.
Pardon me?
The poem.
Go ahead. That was your cue.
Oh, I've got just the thing.
Give it your all.
You're cuter than a platypus. You look just like a platypus? Uh-oh. Yuck. What? Hey! What the? Wait!
You were right, Rufus. Seagull is an idiot. It was very noble of you to try and warn me about him. Thank you.
А вот дурочка... О, куда он руки положил. А вот дурочка не
I
поцеловала.
owe you an apology, Rufus. Your foster father may act all sophisticated, but in reality, he is nothing but a sub-illuminated cerebral pygmy.
Yeah, just without the stripes.
So, what's next on our agenda?
Oh, well, since you seem to be at one with yourself once again, I suppose we could go ahead with the surgery.
I feel a twinge of regret. I feel so much brighter without my boorish and starry-eyed parts.
Ah, I could get used to the thought of dating 3 goals.
What exactly makes you think this might constitute an adequate contribution to our conversation?
What? It's just that I like every aspect of you, baby.
We had better get on with that surgery. Hand me the cartridges, I'll go on ahead. Meet me in Doc's lab.
Потому что дурочка умнее остальных, поэтому она и не поцеловала.
She's into me. What's going
3
on?
влюбились, а 3 в одном не влюбятся.
I must listen and find out what is going on in there.
Why? What is it that's going on in there? I mean, and what are you doing here anyway?
We are putting your concept into practice. What do you think?
My concept?
Yes, you were completely right, of course. You cannot start a revolution by just sitting around doing nothing. Therefore, we are going to actively snatch the cartridges.
Whoa, wait a minute. Those cartridges contain the mind of my girlfriend.
Girlfriend, in your dreams, first off, go list a functionary of the resistance. So, of course, she's going to sacrifice herself for the good cause.
Sacrifice? Are you totally out of your mind?
Unfortunately, another organization has become aware of the Ascension's Codex, or could I say, an organization.
What?
Неорганизованная преступность узнала о том, что здесь картриджи.
Unorganized crime has held up
И они уже пробрались в лабораторию Дока.
hostage and are trying to extort free passage. But the revolution doesn't take kindly to extortion. one. As soon as the clock strikes the full hour, we will system the premises. Actually, Gar left us disturbing. Liebold and I will hold this position.
What? But that's completely insane.
So it is.
I know these people. They'll stop at nothing. You're just gonna get yourselves killed.
Or me, as it is. Such is the fate of a freedom fighter, always ready to die for the good cause.
Please, don't act just yet. Maybe I can think of something.
Так, и вот оно, приближается конец. Получить доступ к лаборатории, снова говорить гол на операцию и освободить гол. Вот оно что. Ну, давайте попробуем пробраться.
What will you do?
What else? I'm going in there now.
But the place is crawling with unorganized criminals.
А мы
I can
члены
handle
этой
them.
организации.
Hey,
Неорганизованной.
open up. It's me, Rufus.
Yes?
Yoo-hoo, can I come in for a moment?
That won't work. You can use the portal soon, but first, you have to do something for me. Here.
What's this? Another remote?
Yes, it's Liebold's. It seems to be an older model, but
Hey, I know how to use a remote.
yeah, of course you do.
Liebold is the fat one, right? I'm only asking because I haven't seen an implant.
You can do it. When you're finished, you can use the portal. Then I'll explain everything.
Huh? What portal?
Trust me, and not a word to Janosch.
What was that? The mysterious voice said I should take the portal right after I used the remote with Liebold's implant. Huh. I wonder what all these buttons do. Ah, I'll just push the biggest one. And zap! Oh, look at me. I completed an important mission. Yeah, any monkey could have done that. This sucks. What the?
А почему нужно было нажимать на имплант Либольда, если там открылся портал? Ну ладно, заходим. Что?
There you are at last. What took you so long? Just because you're from the past doesn't mean there's no need to hurry. Huh? What's going on here? Is that you, Cletus? Don't be silly. I'm your future self, of course. These portals are space-time curvatures. And this
Все-таки это были
is the
червоточины или
future.
что-то вроде.
They call him Rufus. Hey, that's my jingle. Not anymore. I'm more up-to-date, wiser, and way cooler than you. Is that so?
Зато я выгляжу намного
But I
моложе.
look much younger than you do. What? You rotten baby-faced... Oh, I would love to give you the spanking you deserve, but I guess I can't because I'm already too senile for that. Man, you're such a wimp. There's no way you can be me from the future. I only said that in order to prevent a time paradox. Anybody could say that. You just don't know the first thing about time travel. Yes, I do. No, you don't.
Я в будущем? Что это за
Future
бред?
self. What a load of bull. You don't get it, do you? Was I really that dense back then?
Хотя я не такой
But
урод,
I'm
как
not
ты.
as ugly as you are. Not true. Not true. You're even uglier than me. So there. Ha! You just gave yourself away. I know I would have thought of a much cooler reply. I actually did. I only said that in order to prevent a time paradox. Oh yeah, right. You just don't know the first thing about time travel. Yes, I do. No, you don't.
Ладно, можешь даже не стараться, Клитус, я
You might
тебя
as well give
узнал.
up, Cletus. I'm not Cletus. I come from the future, you obsolete model. You're calling me an obsolete model? Yup, because that's what you are. A stupid, retarded, obsolete model.
Какие ваши
I
доказательства?
want proof. All right. Anything to make you shut up. A simple test will show that you're nothing
Мы,
but
кстати,
a puffed
с
up
кукушкой
loudmouth.
ничего не
Or
сделали.
you, exactly. So, what am I thinking of right now?
Наверное, об этом.
No, wait. I remember now. You're thinking of Zeeble-Zooble. Ha! Missed it by a mile, you clown. Zeeble-Zooble. That doesn't even make sense. You're an imposter. I knew that right away. No, I'm not. I had to say that, so I wouldn't create a time paradox. Yeah, right. Just admit that I won. Why? Why? What were you thinking of? If it wasn't Zeeble Zooble? Well, actually, it was... Hey, future me, old pal, there you are. How's that for a surprise? I told you so. Can we finally get going now? You need to go in there and rescue Goal. So she's really in there? Is she all right? Don't panic. Wink and Nod have been put out of action. What? You overwhelmed them both all by yourself?
С бугаями он справился одноглазыми.
Looks like you're really me after all. How did you pull that off? You'll soon figure it out yourself. Meanwhile, I'm gonna take care of the rebels. Whoa, is that really a gun? No, it's a banana peeler. Of course it's a gun. Can I try it? Not now. You're headed to the lab. You need to free Goal, remember?
Интересно, а в будущем будет эта тема? Вдруг там в третьей части он как раз и прыгнет, чтобы исправить будущее. Кто его знает, как оно дальше пойдет. Но я хочу пушку, я тоже хочу оружие.
Now, can we fast forward this bit? We can't do that. When I was you, I also didn't get the gun until later. We need to do everything just the same way as before.
Мне пофиг, дай пушку.
I don't care, I want the gun. Why won't you get it? If I let you have the gun now, it would alter the timeline. I would dissolve, and we would have to start over from the beginning.
Прекрати быть таким эгоистом, пушку дай.
Selfish, and give me that gun, will ya? If anyone is selfish here, it's you. Or have you rescued Goal already? If I had a gun, I'd do it in a jiffy. Well, I did it with my bare hands.
Если мне дашь пушку, я вообще делать
If I
ничего
don't
не
get my
буду.
gun right now, nothing's gonna happen here at all. You can have it as soon as Goal is free.
А почему тебе не спасти Гола? Я займусь
Well, why
этими
don't you go
мятежниками.
rescue Goal, and I take care of the rebels? Just trust me. You already did it earlier. So if you had done it right away, it would already have happened again over there. Oh, yeah. It's totally logical. I grasped it the first time. Oh, yeah? Sure, me too. Oh,
Ладно, пойду
well,
спасать
I'll
Goal.
go rescue Goal
Погнали.
then. I'm sure I'll do it way cooler than you did, and she'll end up being much freer than she did with you. Please do it just as cool as I did, or I'm gonna dissolve. And that is really painful, you know? Me like. Rufus! Yeah, I know. Spoil sport. But afterwards, I'll get the gun, right? Yes, sure! Through the portal? Yeah, okay. And hurry, the clock's about to strike the hour here, and then the rebels will storm the office. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, what an idiot.
Обезврежены?
Doc! Goal! You're alive!
What's going on?
И где же не обезврежены?
Rufus, what are you doing?
Just chilling.
Killing? Bite out his eyes!
That might not be necessary this time, boss. It's Rufus. He's one of us.
What were you doing in Doc's asbestos cabinet?
I, needed some asbestos and accidentally got myself locked up.
Really? You gotta be careful. I lost 2 ants that way.
But I'm glad you're here. We're trapped here.
Some weird extremists are after our ascension codes.
Your ascension codes?
We were just about to add them to our corporate inventory.
That's why we have this crowbar.
If they don't leave soon, we'll be forced to shoot our way out.
Shoot them all! Tabula rasa!
Wait! I've got a plan.
Get on with it then. Wink's trigger finger is getting all itchy.
Blasted nickel allergy.
А вот и оружие, которое было у Руфуса из будущего. Так, обмануть повстанца, обмануть неорганизованную преступность. Интересно, мы еще... мы потом прыгнем, наверное, в этот портал, и там будем с другой стороны уже общаться.
May I? Super. 2 more remotes. Great. That should get things moving. Let's see. There's a label on the bottom of one. Hey, it says Donna. Oh, wow. So Donna has a brain
Откуда
implant
путь Донны у
too.
него, у
That should
Дока?
be useful. And on the other, well, hello. This is the remote that future Rufus gave me
тот,
earlier,
который
the one that
создал
belongs
портал
to
в итоге.
Liebold.
Liebold, да.
Obviously, I have a plan. I just don't know what it is yet. Rats. It didn't work. That must be because there was no cartridge in the remote.
Так, нам нужен картридж, да?
Go.
Rufus, at last. You've got to get us out
Док
of
просто
here.
единственный
Work faster then.
имплантатоврач.
After all,
Да, я
you're the one who
понял.
got me into this mess.
So you're Lady Go.
And you are about to become Lady Rufus if you don't hurry up.
А что случилось-то?
They were just suddenly there. Doc tried to defend me, almost like a real gentleman. A completely futile attempt. There were 3 of them. They were armed.
Я тут нашел пульт. Мне кажется, Донны. И чего ты клонишь? Наверное, потому что нужно взять один из ее картриджей из 3 личностей. Главное, не дурочки. И запустить Донну. Вообще-то просто мог взять картридж.
I'm warning you.
Really? What would you do?
I could bite off your fingers for one thing. What do you mean? Have you got a hole in your trachea?
No.
Want one?
Are you all
В
right?
порядке?
Of course, we're having a picnic here.
Really? With pancakes?
That was sarcasm.
Ah, yes, I know. No pancakes then, huh?
Ну, пожалуйста, ну дай мне картридж.
Please, give me that cartridge.
Keep your dirty digits away from my implant. Haven't you messed with my mind enough today?
Can't get me out of your head, huh?
Ugh.
Прикинь, у Дока в офисе припрятана бутылка шампанского. Не знаю, к чему это, но вот
Doc keeps a bottle of
информация.
champagne in his office.
What? Where?
Sorry, Goal. You'll thank me for this later.
Так, пульт Донны. И, кстати, можно еще с Доком
Are
поговорить.
you all right?
Oh, right, the gag. There. Better now?
Yes. All peachy.
Okay, then I can leave now, right?
Yes. Well, you know, it's not like we couldn't use a little help.
I see. What exactly
Что
happened?
случилось вообще?
Came out of nowhere. Well, actually, they came through the door. They just overwhelmed us and took us prisoner. Apparently, they're after the Ascension codes.
You think so?
Well, they did say things like, where are the Ascension codes, and so on. I tried to explain that we can't give them the codes right now. They wouldn't listen.
Any
Есть
ideas?
идеи?
Alas, no. My hands are tied, so to speak.
Well, your hands are tied, actually.
That, too. Perhaps Lady Go can think of something. Her cartridge is still in the implant.
Слушай, а та штука на виске Дона, это тоже имплантант?
This element on Donna's temple. Is that also an implant?
Yes, I mounted it myself. Why do you ask?
I think I have a plan.
I recommended you get a
Да, у нас
second
есть
opinion.
план, мы сейчас будем запускать. Судя по всему, так оно и есть. Нужно запустить пультом другую личность.
I would cross my fingers for you, but being tied up and all that.
No problem.
Hey, what the? Hey, what are you doing?
Nice body. Although the eye patch might impede my aim.
Don't!
No, it's fine actually.
Она теперь убийца.
Was that necessary?
Была
Did you have a
убийца.
better idea?
Yes!
Too late.
Oh well. One less worry, at least. Now all we have to do is subdue
А в
the
первой
rebels.
части убийств
All we
не
need
было.
is a new
Don't say it.
plan.
Oh,
I can feel a flash of inspiration ambling in my general direction. Particles of ingenuity are wafting through the air. Use vacuum cleaner engine with bubblegum? Perhaps later.
does it always have to be a complicated plan?
I thought that's what you like about me.
You seem to confuse me with Spunky Gold.
Spunky Goal. But of course, I've got Liebold's remote, right? Everything is slowly falling into place. My past self is going to insert Spunky Goal in Liebold. She will then subdue Janosch while I take care of Garlef. And voila, we're out of here!
Past self.
What are you talking about? Can't we just leave the same way you came in here?
No, we can't because of the temporal coherence and the spatial thingamy and so forth. It's complicated.
Isn't it always?
I'll explain it to you later. Now, we need to find Spunky Gold's cartridge.
Here, might as well take this one.
Hey, awesome! You're not half bad.
Only 1/3, actually.
Just trust me. You go free the others. I'll take care of the rebels. But first, I'm gonna grab a gun.
And I get Donna's remote.
If it makes you happy. Oh man, this is gonna be so totally epic.
Так, берем пушку.
Finally, I've got a gun too. And who's the better man now? Huh? Stupid future Rufus.
And what about your wonderful plan?
I'm working on it.
Такс. Я не знаю, можно ли выходить или нет. Давайте попробуем выйти. Мы можем выйти.
Hey, open up. It's me, Rufus. Uh-oh, that must be me from the past. I should open up. Otherwise, I'll screw up causality.
Мы сейчас отдаем пульт как раз, точно.
Yoo-hoo, can I come in for a moment?
That won't work. You can use the portal soon, but first, you have to do something for me. Here.
What's this? Another remote?
Yes, it's Liebold's. It seems to be an older model, but
Hey, I know how to use a remote.
yeah, of course you do.
Liebold is the fat one, right? I'm only asking because I haven't seen an implant.
You can do it. When you're finished, you can use the portal. Then I'll explain everything.
Huh? What portal?
Trust me, and not a word to Janosch.
Whew. Good thing I have a perfect memory. One little mistake, and I'd have an invalid timeline. But what happens next? One shouldn't live in the past anyway.
Так, теперь нам нужно как-то перевести часы, наверное, назад и
Not
запустить всю
necessary.
эту систему.
I've got all the time I need.
Нет. Точно нет. А может,
Not
да?
necessary. I've got all the time I need. Well then, let's do it.
Ну, хоть не сломал, а боялся, что он сломает.
Cool. Now what?
Да, в каком портале он был? Нет, он сам прыгает
There you
уже.
are at last. What took you so long? Just because you're from the past doesn't mean there's no need to hurry. Huh? What's going on here? Is that you, Cletus? Don't be silly. I'm your future self, of course. These portals are space-time curvatures, and this is the future.
Da, 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 da.
They call him Rufus. Hey, that's my jingle. Not anymore. I'm more up-to-date, wiser, and way cooler than you. Is that so? I want proof. All right. Anything to make you shut up. A simple test will show that you're nothing but a puffed-up loudmouth. Or you. Exactly. So, what am I thinking of right now? No, wait. I remember now. You're thinking of...
Да вы гоните. Забыли-зобыль, зибыль-зубыли. Но на самом деле я думал о генитальном
The
герпесе.
genital rash. Ha! Completely wrong. You really know nothing about me. I never had, Wow! What's going on now? Are you all right? This is a time paradox, you nitwit! Ow! Oh! Shit, that hurts! Ow! 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 Oh! Ah! But why? Why? Seems like something just went wrong. Yeah, what an amateur.
Нажимай на все диалоги. Узнаем обо всем. Нажимай.
Yoo-hoo, can I come in for a moment? Uh-oh.
Это интересно. Ну все, -1 Руфус.
Good thing I have a perfect memory. One little mistake, and I'd have an invalid timeline. But what happens next? Huh. One shouldn't live in the past anyway.
Так, подождите, а теперь надо понять. Смотрите, если в прошлый раз я подумал о генитальном герпесе или не подумал, а сказал, то сейчас нужно говорить о генитальном герпесе или зибль.
There you are at last. What took you so long? Just because you're from the past doesn't mean there's no need to hurry. Huh? What's going on here? Is that I'm these and they call him Rufus? Not any. Is that all right? Anything to make you shut up. A simple test. Or you. Exact. So. No, wait. I remember now. You're thinking of.
Давайте, зибль-зубль.
Ha! Missed it by a mile, you clown. Zeeble-zooble. That doesn't even make sense. You're an imposter. I knew that right away. No, I'm
Сложно,
not.
так всегда происходит с этими временными изменениями, парадоксами и тому подобное. Путешествием во времени.
If it wasn't Zeeble-zooble, well, actually, it was. Hey, future me, old pal. There you are. How's that for a surprise? I told you so. Can we finally get going now? You need to go in there and rescue Goal. So she's really in there? Is she all right? Don't panic. Wink and Nod have been put out of action. What? You overwhelmed them both all by yourself? Ah, it was nothing. Looks like you're really me after all. How did you pull that off?
Мне точно понравится Депония Думсда, я не помню, есть ли она или нет. Я точно знал, что есть, ну, понятное дело, то, что есть Complete Journey, есть первые 3 части.
Really a gun? No, it's a banana peeler. Of course it's a gun. Can I try it? Not now. You're headed to the lab. You need to free Goal, remember? Oh, well, I'll go rescue Goal then. I'm sure I'll do it way cooler than you did, and she'll end up being much freer than she did with you. Please do it just as cool as I did, or I'm gonna dissolve. And that is really painful, you know? Me like. Rufus! Yeah, I know. Spoil sport. But afterwards, I'll get the gun, right? Yes, sure. Through the portal? Yeah, okay. And hurry, the clock's about to strike the hour here, and then the rebels will storm the office. All right. What a hero. I'm gonna be someone.
Это не настоящий... Руфус он пушку не клянчит, но он спросил, получит ли он пушку.
But now back to the mission at hand. The clock could strike the hour at any moment now, and then I'll be ready. All I need now is a little patience, and nobody beats me at that. Patience.
Так, а нам нужно куда? Чата, куда мне идти? Надо влево или куда? Портал не в портал. Наверное, все-таки не в портал. Погнали. Я запутался.
And that will happen as soon as the clock strikes the hour, which shouldn't be too long now. Which shouldn't be too long now. Oh, darn it. Time obviously has no sense of timing. I'd rather wait until then. Which oh, time. Now, that's enough. Strike, will ya? Oh, come on, strike! Ouch.
Did you hear that? The clock is striking the hour.
And right on the spot.
It's time for your grand entrance, Dorley. Do I really have to? Quick question. Usually it's you who wins at rock, paper, scissors. But usually it's only about who fetches a fresh bag of chips. Stop trying to make excuses. One for all, and today, the one is you.
Rufus, what are you doing here?
There's been a change of plan. Goal is going to hang on to the Ascension codes.
Turning against the Resistance. Whose side are you on then?
Always on the winning side. Well, sometimes.
What the? It's jammed?
Ah! Tough luck! Or not.
Rufus?
Haha, very good. You made it on your own. Come with me. It's not over yet.
Wait a second.
But, Goal, we haven't got time now for that kind of thing. I mean, shouldn't we wait until you're, you know, back in shape? Oh well, why not? You know, you really need to shave.
Осуждаем.
Let's go.
Он должен был быть счастлив, что поцеловал такой мужчина. Что мы прекраснее, чем мужской поцелуй?
I did it. See? I
А
told
здесь
you I
показывают в
could.
неправильном
Doc,
виде.
why are you still trussed up? Lady Goal was supposed to untie you.
But she didn't. She escaped to the future through the portal.
She did what? No problem. Spunky Goal is still outside in Liebold's body. She'll make Lady Goal see reason.
That wasn't Spunky Goal. That was a cleaning cartridge for my video recorder. The other 2 goals are still in the machine. Liebold doesn't even have an implant.
But the remote! Oh my. That means I just...
Rufus! What have you done to Garleth? And to Liebold? He seems to be quite distressed.
A case of mistaken identity.
Так, вот я сейчас не могу понять, к чему это в итоге все приводит.
Goal! What's this all about?
I am sorry, Rufus. I just have to make one more change to your plan, I'm afraid.
What? Huh? Change my plan?
Yes. Once again, it's complicated, just like everything that involves you. You cause nothing but chaos. But I'm not made for that. I can no longer stay with you.
Oh, come on. What brought this on? Open up!
Don't even try. The door is bolted. I need a little head start if I want to find Cletus.
Cletus? But what are you talking about? We were going to go to Elysium together. Save the world and all that.
It just doesn't work that way, Rufus. You can't let everybody down and still be the hero. That's impossible.
Hey, impossible is my
Так она
middle name.
соединилась или не
You said
соединилась?
it. It appeals to you, doesn't it? You always want what's impossible, and therefore you will never be content. You can't come to Elysium, Rufus, because you carry Deponia within you. Farewell, trash baby.
But wait a sec!
А как же твоя операция?
But what about your surgery? We need to put you back together again.
What for? So I will be flooded with doubt again? No thanks, Rufus.
Но Клитус ведь
But
надменный
Cletus is
дурачок.
a snotty jerk.
Cletus is not a bad person,
Ну, совсем
Rufus.
плохой
At
Rufus,
least
да,
no worse
конечно.
than I am, and certainly no worse than you.
I'm 1,000 times better than that pretty boy.
At least you would like to be. I forgave you for splitting my mind, for lying to me, for repeatedly putting me in harm's way, and I forgave Cletus for trying to erase my memory. Now you need to forgive me.
Но я хочу отправиться с тобой на Элизиум.
I want to go to Elysium with you.
Do you really want to do that? I know you've got something to prove. Because you grew up in the garbage. Because nobody ever believed in you. But would you really be happy if you achieved your goal? No more adventures? No more plans? I don't think so.
Но мы же собирались вместе
But we were going to
спасать
save the
мир.
world together.
That may be true for Spunky Goal and Baby Goal, but I am neither as idealistic nor as adventurous as they are. I just
В общем,
want
эта
to
часть
go
ее
home
похожа на Клитуса.
before
Вот
it's
поэтому ей
too
Клитус
late.
нравится. Но в
But
чем
where's the
проблема?
problem? Why can't we save Deponia and still go to Elysium together?
Because it is mutually exclusive, Rufus.
But it isn't. I know I can do it.
This is about what you don't know. Have you ever asked yourself why they want to blow up Deponia?
What's that got to do with anything?
Ну почему не
Everything,
разорвать
really.
Депонию?
Elysium isn't the paradise you think it is. It is just a vessel, a starship, designed to
Ага,
leave
Elysium
Deponia
это просто
once and for
корабль.
all, so that we can start over on Utopia, the nearest inhabitable planet. But Utopia is far away. There is only one possibility of generating enough energy to catapult Elysium there: the destruction of Deponia.
А,
What
чтобы
was
добраться
that?
до другой
Elysium
планеты,
is-
нужно взорвать Депонию.
What? A starship?
Now, do you finally understand? If Deponia is not blown up, then Elysium will soon fall back to the planet. We cannot live
Elysium
forever
пойдет на
without a
планету.
home planet. But Deponia is no place to live. We both know that.
Ну, стало быть, Элизиум это звездолет.
So, Elysium is a starship?
You've got it! Our fathers constructed Elysium so Deponia could be evacuated, so that we can start over on Utopia, the nearest inhabitable planet. But there was
Сколько
only
ж лет
room
прошло,
for a
когда они
lucky
это планировали
few. They
улететь?
couldn't take everyone.
И что хорошего в этой утопии?
What's so great about this utopia?
The grass is fresh and green. The sky
Откуда не
is
знаю, это не
blue.
послали,
The water runs
посылали
clear.
зонды?
In other words, it is not Deponia.
Да вы все равно ее потом засрете, эту утопию. А почему это
Why
все
is
сейчас
this all
происходит?
happening now?
Elysium wasn't designed to float in the atmosphere forever. It took the Organon decades to build the required blast towers. They are distributed all over the planet, and now everything's ready. Ulysses' people stuck to their schedule. Elysium needs to be launched now, or it's going to fall back onto the planet.
А если совет старейшин узнает, что Депония обитаема?
What if the Council of Elders knew that Deponia was inhabited?
I don't know. Part of me always believed they would stop the blast then, but that was starry-eyed goal.
Okay, I
Ладно,
think I
кажется, я понял.
understand now, but
But what?
Но я все равно ничего
I
не
still
понял.
don't get it.
И это правда, я
Is
ничего
it
не понял.
really
Ну,
that
и что
hard
дальше
to
будем делать?
understand?
It wouldn't be if you could explain it better. Okay, I think I understand now, but
But what?
Но должен быть
there
способ
must be a
какой-то.
way.
There are even two ways. One leads to Elysium, and from there, onto Utopia. The other one ends here on Deponia, if we survive, that is. I have made my decision, Rufus. Now, it's up to you.
Да кому нужна Депония? Полетели
Who
отсюда.
cares about Deponia?
Выбираем
Just
точно
as
такой
long
же
as I'm
вариант,
with
который я
you.
брал в первой
I don't
части.
believe you mean that.
Ну возьми меня с собой на утопию, ну
Take me with you
пожалуйста.
to Utopia then.
And allow them to destroy Deponia.
Pускай.
You don't really want that, Rufus. There is too much good in you. Few people see that. You could never be so ruthless. And if you could, how would you be any different from...
Да ты же говорила, что Клитус лучше меня. Вот я буду еще лучше, чем Клитус. Я буду еще мразотней. Но должен же быть способ добиться и
There
того, и
has to be a way to
другого.
accomplish both. Trust me, I can fix everything.
Just like you managed to fix me.
All I want is a second chance.
You had your chance, Rufus. Deponia had its chance. Sometimes things are actually broken beyond repair. You can keep the other two cartridges. They contain nothing but doubts and silly ideals. I can't use those where I'm bound. I've got to hurry. Donna's submersible awaits. If I don't make it to Porto Fisco with Cletus by the
Сори,
day
что
after
немножко не
tomorrow,
видно текста.
it will be too late. Good luck, Rufus.
But... what a woman.
Are you out of your mind? She's going to kill us all.
I think she's fascinating.
Most importantly, she appears to be the part that knows the ascension codes. We must stop her
Ага, эта
somehow.
часть как
But
раз
we're
знает
locked
коды.
in.
First, untie me, and then we'll think of something. There is always a way.
Yeah, like you need to tell me that.
Malevolent karma, so close to the drama, causes fresh doubts in her course disarray, and she left him behind. Those still not in one mind, planning to reunite with her fierce fiancé. But if you think it's time for Rufus to resign, so close to the finish line you don't know him at all. For heroes gather momentum on the brink of the Mageddon, and swallowed by the squall, they put balls to the wall. The sun put balls to the wall.
Его же крабы сожрали, этого призрак. Это другой чувак, мне кажется. Вы думаете, это съеденный гондольер? Он похож чем-то, да. Такое ощущение, что что-то изменилось.
Rufus!
А, он вернул свою шапку-невидимку.
There you are. Ready for shishash?
Janosch, there really isn't a whole lot of room on the trawler, and,
Yes, it's a shame I can't come. I would love to fight on the front line, side by side like way back then.
way back then?
Well, early today then, but alas, it's not possible. I have a mission of my own.
Uh-huh, well, that takes precedence, of course.
At this point, our organization is simply not large enough to take on the Organon.
You think so?
Therefore, I too will travel to Porto Fisco. I'm in contact with the group there that has also taken up the fight against oppression. The passage is already booked. We are going to establish the resistance shell north, right under the nose of the Organon. How does that sound?
Good luck.
Thanks. By the way, I must ask you a favor in this context. When you are in Porto Fisco, you must definitely pay us a visit. I'm certain that people will want to meet the spiritual father of the movement.
We'll see.
Here, you're going to need this.
What is it?
We have agreed on a new secret knock.
Well, the old one was a piece of crap.
Exactly. Nobody was really able to memorize it.
You know, Janosch, I've really got to go.
Yes, time for you to leave. Adventure is calling!
So it is. It's calling, will you finally shut up, you numbskull?
At last? What kept you?
We'll never catch up to the submersible this way.
It's not my fault. I was harassed by some bum.
Where are we going anyway?
My Donna self mentioned Porto Fisco, so that's where we should go.
I think we should first try to locate the signal from the submersible. I seem to remember there's a radio mast on Isla Watch It. Perhaps I can manipulate the transmitter so that our sonar will recognize the signature of the submersible.
By then, Donna will be long gone. No thanks.
I say Isla Watch It.
Bozo is the captain, and he wants to go to Fisco too, right?
We can head for the polar ice cap as far as I'm concerned. Just as long as you finally agree on something.
Enough. I will decide where we're going.
А я думал, барышня Боза его не отпустит
Those
уже.
aren't the navigation controls. That's my ear hair remover.
Ah.
Так, и куда нам нужно? Я так понимаю, какое-то из этих мест, да? Это плавучий черный рынок был. Непонятное место. Стоп, было аж показано, что это. Порто Фиско. А было аж показано. Блин, тут же видно, что что-то было. А теперь не видно. Черт. Какая же у нее жопка-то? Тут еще и анимация груди при движении есть, да. Это игра для взрослых. Не знаю, давайте выберем что-то случайное тогда. Давайте сюда поедем.
Lousy weather. We should make sure we finish up here as quickly as possible. The crust on my overcoat is starting to dissolve.
Ну что, чат, давайте сохранимся. Вот. На этом, наверное, будем заканчивать сегодня с Депонией. Оказалась очень большая локация. Я не знаю, сколько мы проходили ее. Наверное, часов 8. Мы 8 часов проходили эту локацию. Примерно столько, сколько проходили прошлую игру. Но она была реально сложная, огромная. И загадки были посложнее, чем в первой части. Однозначно сложнее. Поэтому так долго получалось. Ну и под конец я уже немножко начал тормозить, лишь когда уже начало все распутываться, да, с отцом, приемным отцом Руфуса, и там уже процесс пошел бодрее. Но в какой-то момент я подумал, что мы не справимся уже сегодня. Получилось. Осталось 3 локации, и мне кажется, что кроме последней того города, Порто Фиско, все остальное будет не таким крупным. Поэтому оставляем это на завтра. Завтра также утречком, или когда я проснусь, продолжим историю Руфуса, посмотрим, чем все закончится, и будем Не знаю, не могу обещать, что до победного конца. Узнаем, чем все закончится во второй части. Но посидим так же, наверное, как сейчас. Поразгадываем загадки.